devoted chosen. Such misplaced zeal, their eyes remain closed to the true path. Not like you.
Welcome back to another WoW video. Today we're starting off the week of cooking. As requested and voted in my community poll, we'll be covering every profession in due time. But it's up to you what comes first. That said, check out the community tab after you watch today's video. Poll for next week's profession will be out. With that, we'll be discussing the cost of leveling cooking and one of the sought out materials known as Rubbery Flanks. Before we get into that, this type of video is not for you. Make sure to check out my last video covering 3 cloth spots that ended our cloth week. So the first things we want to do is actually level cooking to make meals or foods we want to sell. The cost of leveling up cooking is 7,553 gold. At least 2,380 of that are 2 recipes from turtles. The mainland recipes from Trainer is about 1,059 gold and the Nashar is about 824 gold, which together is 4,263 gold just for recipes, meaning the materials needed to get to 175 is 3,290 gold, which makes it the 5th lowest professions to level. Fishing being the first due to nothing needed, followed by mining, skinning, and herbalism. You can make 1,204 back just by selling the items made on the auction house, but I'm sure you'll find a better way to use those items. I'm sure there's other ways you can save on getting to 175, but I found this way to be the very easy and cheap way to do it. So here's a breakdown of the materials, give or take a few. Only farmable material you need to actually get is great sea catfish and moist fillets. On top of that, moist fillets are super cheap, so I suggest you just buy them. Also, the great sea catfish are easy to farm, and we'll be covering that in a farm video soon. For the grilled catfish and the seasoned loins rank 3, you need to get that from the turtles, and you gotta have actually revered with them. So that is something that you need to work on. I can't actually help you out with that unless you want me to do a rep video. I will say that rank 2 is very easy to get. You just learn it from a profession trainer. Now with that, I do want to say if you keep doing your dailies, you're going to be able to get this pretty fast. It actually adds up as more and more you do. So let's actually get into the spots, and I'll see you over there. So we're starting off with Rubbery Flanks. The reason for this is due to mid price for these. They are 28 mid, and on my server they're going for 23 gold, so not really a big difference among all servers. Plus, Rubbery Flanks sell a lot. 1,315 daily are sold on my server. Not bad for a material that is not easy to get. Now, with that, let's actually go over the spot. As you can see right here, we are in Azin Strand. I'm so sorry if I actually massacre the names. We don't say these every day. And I got a total of 9,595 gold. That's including raw and auction house together. Now, I will say right now that you will be farming hydras and turtles. Make sure you have skinning, because you can get 1 to 4 random flanks if you actually skin them. It's not 100% at all, but you still add it to your whole total. So yes, skinning is a plus here. So the spot is good and bad. The pros for the spot is that you are actually alone. There's not a lot of people here. You can actually do this. You can do the whole circle, come back, and boom, the respawn. The cons is that spot 2 that I'm going to be showing you is double what you get here, so it's not the best. And also too as well, if you're by yourself and you fight the Hydra elites, kind of hard if you're not very geared, and they can kill you and it takes a while to kill them, so that might actually be a stopping point for you. So let's actually move into the second spot and see if it's any better. Spot 2 is known as this name. Yeah, I'm not gonna massacre the name. This name is actually really hard to say. This is the location of the farm. You'll be killing snapdragons. Following this route, they will respawn as soon as you come back. In an hour, I got a total of 13,740 total gold. That's with raw, that's with the dredged leather, that's with actually with Rubbery Flanks. Yes, you're gonna need skinning here too to get more, but if you don't have to worry about it. You're just gonna get probably less, probably about 300 flanks an hour compared to 400. Now with that, flanks drop a lot more actually compared to the last spot. But a few things about this. The pros, flanks are amazing here. Skinning is a big plus here, and you can do this even when the world quest is up, which actually helps you out because the elite snapdragons drop from anywhere from 1 to 7 flanks each, and if someone helps you kill it, it's just more faster than actually the spot 1. The The cons are people are here, skinning could be a problem, world quest too as well, and honestly if people are killing snapdragons while they're doing the world quest, you might not get the chance to loot from here. That could be a big problem. I didn't have it, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it could happen, meaning that you can get way less than 400 flanks an hour. But if you want to take a chance, come do this spot because it is better than spot 1 if everything goes right for you. So with that, let's actually see what we're going to do with them. Are we going to craft them, or we're going to go on auction house and post these? As you can see here, the flanks are used to make 2 foods only. I laid out how much you would get if you made the foods. This does not include a price for other materials needed to make them. You will need fish oil, fusaska, and fresh potato. And I apologize if I actually massacred the second name, but I want to say right now that if you max out and make everything out of all the stuff that you got, it's going to be anywhere from 500 to 1200 of gold, just depending on the route you take to actually get the extra materials. Check out the cost of making right here. It's actually not too bad. It doesn't really lower too much of your profit, but it does. You always got to put this into your profits. A lot of people like to overlook that, hey, you know, these little materials, you know, they don't cost that much, so I'm not going to add them in. But they do. Eventually, they start stacking. Now, I suggest you just sell the flanks, okay? The reason for this is that region sales, as you can see here, is actually going to be 3 times more than both the foods a day. So you just got a better chance of making gold if you sell the flanks themselves. And you're going to have to wait longer if you sell the foods because so many other people are trying to do foods and they go for the staple thing and they're not going to just sell the flanks. So I suggest you just sell flanks, guys. Don't do the foods because, again, like I said, you know, the numbers does show that the flanks sell more than actually the foods. Now, well, I hope you enjoyed this spot. I learned a few things myself, and I actually hope you learned a few things. With Ion confirming the auction house mount is leaving a month before release, aka pre-patch. We all thought it was going to leave a week before, but it's actually going to be a month now, meaning you have a lot less time, and I really want to put out these videos more and more. If you haven't checked out my last video, please do. It actually helps me out deciding what I should put out and honestly what y'all want to see. Now, I will say right now, thank you so much to all my Patreons. Y'all guys go an extra mile every time y'all do this. If you want to join our club, if you want to join our army and want to get care packages every month, including pets, mounts, and even a chance at getting the auction house mount because I'm giving it to one king or queen, check out my Patreon links in the description and in the comment section. You're always welcome to actually join us. You don't have to. All my content is always free. So with that, remember, cooking week has just started. So please like, subscribe, and comment, and stay stashy.